That morning, the village invited them in. It wasn't a loud invitation, not all at once, but a slow, gentle unfolding. The children were the first to venture out, stepping onto the cool, damp earth with their bare feet. They hesitated for a moment, unsure of the feeling, this squish of mud between their toes. It wasn't dirty, just different. And then a ripple of laughter. The youngest knelt down, her little fingers tracing shapes in the soft ground. Her older sibling joined in, building tiny walls and miniature roads. Before long, their hands were caked in mud and their faces were painted with pure, unadulterated joy. Their brother, who had been watching from a distance, soon found himself drawn into their world. There were no rules here, no screens demanding attention, no schedules to keep. There was only the earth, their boundless imagination, and the slow, sweet passage of time. The parents couldn't help but notice this transformation. The father stood under the shade of a large neem tree, a nostalgic smile playing on his lips. He watched his children discover a world he had known so well in his own boyhood, a world of running through open fields, of coming home with scraped knees, and stories too big and too wild to explain. Meanwhile, the mother followed the grandmother into the backyard garden. It was a classroom without walls. She learned how spinach unfurled from the soil, the delicate art of plucking flowers without bruising them, and the profound village wisdom that nothing is ever truly wasted. As they worked, a small calf wandered close, its curious eyes blinking in the sunlight. The children froze, a moment of apprehension, which quickly melted into smiles. Fear had given way to curiosity, and curiosity was blossoming into a comfortable, easy friendship with the world around them. By the afternoon, the house, once quiet, echoed with a new kind of sound, laughter. The children gathered at the outdoor tap to wash their muddy hands, proudly displaying the earthy stains that told the story of their day's adventures. No one complained about the dirt, no one mentioned the heat, no one seemed to notice the slow, unhurried pace of time. It was as if they had forgotten how to complain altogether. That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in fiery shades of orange and pink, the family sat together in comfortable silence. They watched the colors change, feeling a sense of peace settle over them. The father had a profound realization then. They hadn't escaped life by coming here, they had returned to it. Some days don't just entertain us, they reconnect us. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.